Right. Hopefully you guys could hear me okay. Let me put on the camera here. Move screen share. Pretend I'm Steven Spielberg for a second here. There we go. There we go. And here we go. And I think I actually did go a few minutes early as I promised today. Let's see, we got that. We got that. We got that. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me, oh, there it is. The screen just came on. Please make sure you're watching me in 1080p, the highest resolution. You may have to force your device if you are here first time or second time or third time or 100th time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right here below the video, there's a little button, this little gear box that says HD. You just click on it right here and make sure you're at 1080, okay? That way you'll be able to follow us really, really well. And you'll be able to see us at a clarity level that's fairly good. Not amazing, but good enough to see everything, okay? All right. All right. Let's get the room to fill up a little bit. Let me say hello to everybody, and then we'll get started. I was actually going to go a little earlier, but my daughter did not wake me up today. Hey, Vertuvian. Hey, CJ. CJ, look at you. Your first sassy trainer. Ivano, JB, Brian. Good morning, Brian. Good morning to you too. Jody, Andrew, Ruth, Devin, Steven, Cheese Grater Trader, Steven, Walt. Hey, Walt, how are you? It'd be funny if your last name was White, right? Walt White, Walter White. David, it's one of my favorite shows. So whenever I see the name Walter, I'm always smiling. David, Thomas, Vernon, Robert, Dave, Flying Ronan, Wardog, John. Good morning, John. Did you see the telegram that I posted yesterday? I should have sent it to you. It was a kangaroo. It was a support animal, kangaroo support animals, John. The funniest thing. I thought of you when I posted it because you send me all those funny Facebook pictures. John sends me these funny Facebook things, which are hilarious. Wade, Stefan, Kirk. Hey, Kirk. Good morning to you. Lawrence, Pieti Brock. Welcome, welcome. I didn't see you here yesterday. Stephen. We got Robert. We got Bill. We got Steve. Hola, Steve. Tom, Rosalind. Jim, Steven, Cam. Hey, Cam, good morning to you. James is here. Mark is here. Scuba Chris is here. Genevieve is here. Illinois grain farmer. Hey, Jill, Harold, Javad. Good morning, Javad. Javad already has the catalysts ready to go. Good, 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 man. Jesse, Arnulfa, Joyful Travels. Hey, Joyful Travels. Jeff, Murray, Krish, Dollar Bill, Matt, Timothy, Carlos. Good morning to you, Carlos. I hope you are well. Peter, Pete, Henry, Ralph. Hey, Ralph, hope you are well. JB, Mike, Bob, Samson. Good morning, Bob. Lewis, Dave, Mont, Krish, Mitch, Ray, Eagle Beagle. Good morning to you. Christian, Bob, Johnson, Doris, Dave, Spider Monkey, Bob. Haven't seen Dr. Serena in a couple of days. I hope she's well. She wasn't feeling great. I'll touch base with her. Spider Monkey, Bob, Michael, Gregory, Lydia, Deanna, Rich. Good morning, Rick. Justin, Richard, Rick, Duzzy, Gregory. Boy, we got a lot of people here. Carlos. Yeah, right? Now what? Oh my. Delbert. Got a lot of people here today. We're going to have a lot of people here. Um, Terrence of a DS. If I'm mispronouncing somebody's name, my deepest apology. The last thing I want to do is mispronounce somebody's name. I know how bad it is. It's happened to me many, 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 many decades. James, Julio, Peter. Good morning, Peter. I hope you're well. Bob. Bob is being a good actuary. PI 007. I love that. Richard. Good morning, Richard. What a night. What a night. Bob, John, Matt. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So we got about 310 people here. If you don't mind, please click the thumbs up button. I'll do it one time too. Make sure you're on HD 1080 because if you're on 720 or lower, folks, if you're watching it on a laptop or a portable device, a lot of times the quality, the video quality will default to 480 or some really crappy quality where you're barely able to see anything. And I don't want that to happen to you. So please switch your quality. You could force it to 1080p. Your internet will be a little slower, but you'll be able to see all the charts, and you'll be able to hear us well. Although I don't think that the audio really makes a difference. Okay, so let's start off with a couple of CTAs. Let me get that out of the way, and then we will begin. Meanwhile, while I'm getting everything going, can you guys tell me what the catalyst is? Now, today I'm going to give you three tickers. I have a class, a VWAP class at 2 o'clock. I'll give you three ticker symbols, three hidden ticker symbols that I'm looking at right now. We got VIP room at noon, and I didn't get a chance to finish my sector analysis and correlation yesterday, so I'll be doing that today. And yeah, I didn't get a chance to go over the 20 sectors yesterday, and I need to do that, especially right now. And let me give you the link to Customer Service Live, and you guys should be writing down your catalysts, and it should be pretty easy today, actually. Let me get Cam's link. Cam, what's on the Gustavo? Good morning. I didn't see you here, but I'm pretty sure you were here. Make sure you give Jax the Dobie a kiss for me. Boberman, I call him the Boberman. Funny, we were just talking about service alligator, and I'm looking to a place service dog for a veteran that came back to illness of a person. Yeah, if you guys didn't see what I was talking about yesterday, I have it right here. It's the funniest thing. I was cracking up yesterday. I didn't even listen to the sound. Okay. Here's a link for this. If you guys missed it, this has nothing to do with what we teach here. It's just funnier than it's just very funny. Very, very funny. All right. What are the catalysts for today? Come on. What are the catalysts for today? Cheryl says tariff ruling and ooh, Cheryl, you got something in there that I thought everybody was going to miss. Cheryl is learning. Cheryl has something in there that I thought everybody was going to miss. Boy, you're good, Cheryl. Cheryl is detailed. Cheryl, my hat's off to you. See, don't say I criticize people. I also give people a big thumbs up when they get something right. Okay, tariffs, Nvidia earnings. What else? GDP, right? We got GDP. I mean, we got not GDP, personal income. Sorry, not GDP. Personal income, huge, huge, huge. What else? Yeah, PCE, Nvidia, tariff, GDP. What else? What else? What else? Come on, guys. What else? Well, tariffs, no tariffs. We'll get into all of that. Ah, Cheryl got something that none of you guys did. Yes, sassy trainer, take it easy. There's no Supreme Court ruling just yet. It's just appeal court. We're not there yet. Yes, Kirk got it right. Cheryl and Kirk got it right. See, I thought you guys were going to miss this, but you didn't miss this. Somebody actually got it right. Somebody actually got it right. We had earnings from Best Buy this morning, and they were shit. And that's a major retailer. All right. Best Buy. That's a major retail. Remember what I say about retailers. They are related. And Best Buy is very important for how people are buying technology here, just like Target is. So, yes, the appeals court, Best Buy. So here's what I wrote. I wrote them all right here for you. So you guys, I don't know if you guys could see them or not. I don't know how clear my thing is, but I wrote them all right here. So tariffs, Nvidia, CRM, Best Buy, GDP. And I meant to say PCE and I wrote GDP by mistake. So PCE. Okay. Yeah, he's going to appeal. Of course he's going to appeal. Goodfellas, Best Buy, while it's not a mainstream store, it's just like Target. It people focus on retail. Retail is very, very related. Very, very, very related. Okay. Elf doesn't. I don't think Elf comes out till tonight. I looked at Elf and I looked at other ones, but I don't think Elf comes out till tonight. Believe it or not, but Elf would be pretty important too, or did it already? Oh, it did already. It did. Okay, it did. It did. It's up about 8%. Okay, so I missed Elf. It's not as big as Best Buy, but you're right. Carlos, you're right. No, you're right. That's a good one. See, I did not, I thought Elf was after the close. So the stock is up about 8%. So that's that is a catalyst. That's a catalyst. If it came out last night, that's a catalyst. That's a catalyst. You could show it off on screen share. We could see. I am sharing my screen. Um, I am sharing my screen. I'm totally sharing my screen right here. And I know I'm sharing my screen because I see it on YouTube. May get limited by tariff war. I don't know about that, Eagle Beagle. I wouldn't connect tariffs to Best Buy. Just Best Buy reflects on the economy because a lot of people shop at Best Buy online. Yeah, as long as it came out before the market worked and the market session hasn't started, it's a catalyst. Okay, so I want to briefly talk about. I'm going to very briefly talk about this because I don't want this to become a political discussion. Um, hey, Chris. Good morning to you. We got almost 500 people here. So, first of all, do you remember? Do you remember about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago? Do you guys remember me explaining to you that the executive branch is a very, very limited power, and there is a very, very few things the president can actually do without Congress or that they can't. He can't just do things. He has a very, very limited power. Executive power is very, very limited. And I explained to you, no, AG, I don't want to show you my notebook earlier because I want you to guess what they are. Good morning, Brian. So I explained to you, and if you guys don't remember this, then you weren't paying attention, you weren't here, but I made a point to explain to you this. I said to you a few things. I said that the president's power is very, 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 very limited. And there are very few things the president can do. To your shocking, you guys were, he can't do all this stuff. Okay. He can't call something an emergency that we've had a trade deficit for 49 years. He can't just call it an emergency, okay? Just because people want stuff from America more than we want things from other countries doesn't make it an emergency, okay? It's not an emergency. Now, something else I want to say. Before you get all political on me, it was a three-judge appeal panel. One of the judges was appointed by our President Trump. One of the uh, 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 um, one of the judges was appointed by Ronald Reagan. That's two Republicans. The other one was appointed by Obama. So don't play. It was a Democratic judges. Don't play that game with me. No, 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 no. Something else happened in this order that you guys may not know. Now, I am a little qualified to talk about it because I do have a law degree. So I am actually qualified to talk about this. I have a license that says you're qualified to talk about this. Also, if you noticed in the ruling, they did not give a temporary injunction. They gave a final injunction, which means it's really bad. It's not just we're kind of thinking it's bad. It means we're not even going to think about this. We're not even going to do a temporary order. Okay? So don't play political. The president's power is very, very limited. There's absolutely no emergency with his tariffs, something that I've told you months ago. Something that I told you months ago. Do you guys remember it? He can try whatever he wants. Do you remember me telling you this? Most importantly, do you remember me telling you this? Okay? So the fact that it wasn't a temporary injunction, the fact that it was a three-judge panel, two Republicans, and no, the United States Supreme Court is not going to overrule this. This is blatantly unconstitutional, and I don't want to argue with you about it. Okay? Okay, I did say that. Now, something else that I said to you guys a few months ago. Do you remember the love relationship between Elon Musk and President Trump is going to last only a few months and then they're going to turn on each other? That's happened too. Isn't that kind of interesting? Two things that I predicted, 100% accurate. He's going back. He's not, he's given up the Dodge. He's going to give up his limited time. He's given it up. He's going back. He got kicked out. That's it. He's done. Maybe you guys should listen to me a little more often instead of arguing with me. I'm just saying, do you remember me saying it? It wasn't going to take years. It wasn't going to take decades. It was going to happen very fast. I'm going to make another prediction for you. They're going to become bitter enemies and they're going to trade insults against each other. And a couple of years from now, when Trump gets impeached, he's going to blame Musk for it for whatever reason. You know how I know that? Because he's done that every single time to everybody he brings into his cabinet for the last 8 years. You know, folks, sometimes it pays attention. It's nice to actually listen, 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 listen. Okay. Yes, the bromance is over. Right. Came out correct. Eagle, how about the fact that the courts are going to overrule Trump? Just saying, whether you like me or not, whether you hate me or not, have I been wrong on anything that I've been telling you this year? No. Yes, you are right and understand his psychology. Yes, Javad. You know what I mean, Jim. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Richard, don't worry. Send me an email. I'll give you a full a full update. Don't worry. Musk has to watch his step. Too many government content. Yes, I totally see that happening with Trump and Musk. Of course, of course. I told you guys this was going to happen, and I told you it wasn't going to take forever. And by the way, this is the best thing that could possibly happen to Tesla. By the way, just saying, just saying. Okay, so what is the problem? Why is the market not reacting so positively to this? Now, here is the exactly, John. Clyde's been right 100% of the time. President's power is limited. A blessing. Just imagine the impact you're having on your kids. Of course, of course. I don't remember the saying emergency's power, which was dumb, but hopefully we can go back to normal stuff. Yes, not yet. We're getting there, but not yet. Right. Let's talk market sectors. We will, Rick. We will. This is way more important than market sectors. This is a lot more important. But now the question is, now the $1 million question, folks, is now let's talk about something important. Why isn't the market reacting to this? Why isn't the market reacting to this? Why isn't the market reacting to this? Bond market's reacting to this. How come the stock market's not reacting to this? Maybe it's waiting for the GDP. Now, here's where Uncle Roger is confused. Here is where I'm puzzled. I don't get puzzled very often. I would have expected, now we have a breakout. We have a clean breakout. We have a very clean breakout here, and I'll talk about all of this. But again, it just increases uncertainty because a lot of people believe that maybe Trump is going to win this battle. But I would have expected the market to be up. If you would have asked me, I would have told you that the Dow Jones would be up 1,000 points this morning. The Dow Jones is up 85 points right now. That has me very concerned. That has me very concerned. So I'm just letting you know I'm very concerned about this. So let me interpret this for you right now. This is about the most bearish reaction that I could have ever imagined. And if you were to ask me a week ago, Roger, if this would have happened, what do you expect the market to do? I would have told you the Dow would be up 1,000 points. Yeah, Tony, because that's not, yeah, there's other factors involved. And I wrote that yesterday. Metals, aluminum, cars, that's not exempt. He has the power to do that, but he doesn't have the power to just, oh, we don't like you. We don't like what you're saying. We're going to, You can't negotiate and say it's an emergency and then negotiate like he's negotiating. That's just blatantly showing that he's trying to use that he's abusing his he's proven that he's abusing his power by his tweets. His tweets are a clear thing that he's not negotiating in good faith because it's an emergency. When it's an emergency, you don't say I'm going to raise 50%, no, I'm going to raise 20%. That's not how you behave in an emergency. So he kind of ruled himself out of that one. Yes, overseas market is flat. The market is not reacting the way I expected it to. So you guys want to say I was wrong? I was wrong. I was right about what was going to happen, but I was dead wrong about the reaction so far, so far, so far. Now, to be fair to me, and I'm harder on myself than any of you guys could be times 10. I want you to know that. We haven't had the personal, I keep saying GDP, I don't know why. We haven't had the personal income yet. That could be a factor. We haven't had consumer sentiment yet, which I'm not expecting to be good. But quite honestly, between you and I was expecting this market to bolt out of hell. Okay? So I'm clearly missing something here. I am clearly missing something here because this is a huge, not a big, this is a huge red flag. Now, something I want to point out to you. CRM had good numbers. The stock is down $3. CRM actually went down. CRM did not do well. And I did tell you that was going to be a major factor. It did not do well. This stock reflects on economy much more than you can imagine because two-thirds of S&P 500 companies rely on this for their email marketing, and they plan their contracts well in advance. They said things were going well. They said things were looking really good, but the stock is down. That's a second red flag. No, I'm not on the wrong day. I'm on the right day. I'm just on the wrong report. No, Terrence, I keep saying GDP when it's PCE. It's Thursday. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm not on the wrong date. I'm on the right date. Okay, it's not Friday. It's Thursday today. Sorry, guys. I'm totally confused. I am on the right date. It's GDP today. Sorry about that. I guess I'm not wrong. It's GDP today. We haven't had the GDP yet. We haven't had the GDP and we haven't had the personal income. Sorry about that. Sorry. My Terrence, thank you. Thank you. Um, yes, Cheryl, and thank you guys. I am really bad with dates. If you told me today was Friday, I would have believed you. To me, every day just runs into each other because I pretty much do the same thing every day. If a cop asked me what did you do last Wednesday at 9 o'clock, I'd be like, I don't know. I wouldn't have any idea. I don't know. Thursday. I'm very bad with this. I'm very, very bad. I kind of look at everything in real time. I don't like separate dates anymore. Or maybe I'm just getting old. But thank you for helping me out here. Yes, Carlos, CRM raised their guidance and they're down. That's a big red flag. We haven't had a GDP yet, but I am telling you, this reaction is not what I was expecting on this news. So this has me really concerned. Very, 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 really concerned. Okay. Again, thank you for clearing it up for me. We have GDP and jobless claims. This is jobless claims. I'm not even going to talk about unless the number's above 275. They're expecting it to be below 230, which is absolutely fine. The 4-week moving average has not moved from this level in years. The VIX is not broken. This is broken. Okay. I haven't had a good day in years. Yeah, maybe it's the short week, Dave. You may be right on that one. Maybe. But this is, folks, I'm telling you, this is a huge red flag. If you asked me last night after this report, I would have thought just based on this, the Dow would be up 1,000 points. And the Dow did go from up 350 to about 450, 500. Richard, please correct me. I know you were watching the market last night. Didn't we see a bump of about 150 points, 200 points on the Dow after that news came out? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not the reaction I was expecting. Okay. Um, Nah, I don't think people are away eagle beagle, especially today. They're coming back today. People are back now. And the short week takes, Dave, it takes 2 days for the short week to fix itself. Okay, John says big bump up. So let's talk about this. What is the bond market doing? Do you guys remember? And I keep, I'm going to sound like a broker record right now. I did. It did. Okay. It did. It did. Okay. I know I was chatting with you last night. So Richard and I, we chat sometimes, till like 8, 9 o'clock. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Please keep doing it, Richard. The only thing I do is watch my shows and look at the market at night anyway. So I hate to say I told you so again, but do you guys remember what I told you about visually backtesting? Do you guys remember what I said? Yes, yes. John remembers. Do you remember how I said keep your eye on the 8-day EMA because the 8-day EMA keeps, and also Richard was telling you exactly the same thing. Started going down after consolidation. I sent you a picture of it and told you how people got trapped. Yep, 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 they did. You were 100% right too. So do you remember I told you yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I told you visual backtesting, how important visual backtesting is? Look at how well again, look how well it respected the 8-day EMA. You know what we're going to do? We're going to change the name of this show to the I hate to say I told you so show. What do you think about that? I don't know about E-mini. I'm not looking at E-mini, but the SPY right now is up 0.85. It's up. It's up 5 points right now. Yeah, you're right about that, JB. It's up about four. Up. Yeah. Yep. But look at the Dow. I mean, look at this. Peaked out right at the overnight level, and it's been going down ever since. And we can't even get above the average. So this is really bothering me. This is really bad. This is not what I was expecting. All like this is very, very, very not right. I do need a t-shirt that says that. So anyway, you guys see how we reacted to this? If you listened to me, then you would have seen how we're now again below the 8-day EMA. Visual back, and I'll talk more about it today. I'll do a full session today in the VIP room. Here, let me tell Sean that. 1 second. Okay, and I'm very cautious. So the bond market is down. That's not this. This is not normal right now. This is not normal after news like this. And by the way, I couldn't find it on Fox News. I went to Fox News, I couldn't find it. There was nothing last night on Fox News. This morning, a very small section all the way at the bottom. Look, here, I saw it all the way at the bottom here. I think I saw it all the way at the bottom here. Couldn't see it here. I checked Fox News every morning. Couldn't see it here. I thought I saw a very small little, like a little thing. Oh, right here. Here it is. Here it is. And if you go to CNN, it's number one story. But again, this is really concerning me. This is really concerning me. This is not how I was. This is not how what I expected. Okay. China. What is China doing? China's up, actually. They're very happy about this news, but we're still in this triangle. Folks, keep in mind, we've been building this triangle for a while now. See this triangle? This triangle is going to break one way or another. This is a weekly chart that you're seeing right now. Yeah, where's Dr. Serena? Yeah, I'm going to email her today. So we have a triangle. Typically, triangles break out. I don't know which way this is going to break out because this is a symmetrical triangle. And I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to let it go. And this is a weekly chart. On a daily chart, we'll have a good idea. But if this breaks up or down, we're going to break. We're going to break one way or the other. My email address is roger@rogerscott.com. Here's my email address. roger@rogerscott.com. There it is. That's my email address. And by the way, folks, join me today at 2 o'clock. We'll be talking about VWAPs, and I'll be giving you 3 stocks, and I'm going to find new ones for you. I may even put one in. Don't forget VIP room. We'll talk about major sectors today, and we'll talk about visual backtesting, which, as you could see, how important that is. And don't forget, our favorite place to hang out when Uncle Roger's not talking is Customer Service Live. By the way, did you guys enjoy the Yelta conference that I had with the boys yesterday at 1 o'clock? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was very educational. I thought everybody had a really good. I thought everybody had a pretty good something to say. I thought it was interesting. I wouldn't be doing a straddle or a strangle. I would wait for it to break out first. I don't react. I don't anticipate. I react. Okay, let's look at GDP reaction on the GDP. Let's see. Okay, positive, positive. This is yield going down. This is good. This is good. I swear to you, if I didn't know any better, if you guys didn't correct me, I would be thinking it's Friday today, which is not a good thing either. Okay, let's see here. So personal consumption, this is what I'm looking at. Let's see. And yeah, it was a good discussion. GDP negative, so it's not that bad. Not that bad. I'm curious about personal consumption expenditures. And folks, please give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Okay. Okay. So most importantly, it's not what the GDP is, it's what the market's doing. And this is a very positive reaction. That's a very positive reaction. Let's see if it's moving into spot. Okay, it's giving us a little bit of love. Not a lot, though. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm scratching my head right now. I am scratching my head right now. This is not great. Not a great reaction. US dollar. Let's look at the US dollar. This is the futures, by the way. As you can see, it's still below par. Still below par. Let's see, 3.4%? What? Thank you. Ringo, you got to do one or it just leaves itself. What? 3.4? Wow. That's pretty impressive. That's impressive. And this is 240,000. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's a little higher, but not no, not much in the market. Rakesh, I haven't got there yet. Stop asking the girl to marry you and have kids with her before you find out if she's a woman or not. Um, see, I want to see what this is. Huh. All right. Well, so far we're having a positive reaction. QQQ's having a positive reaction. But look at this. Let's look at what Nvidia did overnight. See, Nvidia held up. CRM did not. Look at QQQ. Kind of meeting us in between. Well, this is a positive reaction. Let's hope it's a good reaction, and it'll continue to move the markets because so far this isn't really great. So US dollar is still in the crapper. We're moving to our resistance levels here. We got some VWAPs here and the 50-day moving average. It's moving higher, which is good. It's moving away from this trend line, but I would be very cautious here because we're down right now and we're still below par. Gold. What is gold doing? Gold is up. As I told you before, I like gold right now. I'm pretty bullish on gold, especially after seeing the market do what it's doing right now. We got a little trend line go here. Let me delete this here. Got a little trend line going here. We want to break this trend line, which would put us right where I told you to start buying, right around the 33.50 area with a profit target at 34.50 area. We're still moving in an up. We're still moving in an ascending in an ascending area right now. So I wouldn't make too much. I wouldn't make too much out of this right now. I like gold. I still like gold. I would still be defensive. Crude oil. Crude oil is doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. Yeah, gold is actually moving up pretty good right now. Not good. Gold moving up. Bond market moving up. SPY doing nothing. I'm telling you folks, this is not I smell a rat. Bitcoin. I remember someone telling you not to buy Bitcoin here. Remember with all the gurus, everybody on Wall Street, when we broke this level, they said buy, 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 buy. And I send you a little picture, not the kangaroo. I love that kangaroo. And I send you a little note and I send you a little picture, and my picture did this. Does anybody remember that? I posted it for you in the Picasso drawing. Do you guys remember me telling you that? Pierre DeBrock says, remember I told you, do not buy crypto here. Wait till we're back at the 8-day EMA. Wait for us to bounce. Piet, do you remember? Piet remembers that. Cheryl remembers that. Bob remembers that. So now is a good time to start buying. Now is a good time to start buying. Actually, a best time to start buying is if we're above 8602, above this area right here, above 8602 right here. I did say it. Everybody and their mother, every guru and their mother, it's time to buy Bitcoin. It's time to buy Bitcoin. It's time to buy Bitcoin. I said, nope, wait till we're right here to buy Bitcoin. That's a lot of things that I've been right on lately. Wouldn't you agree? Hmm. All right, let's put everything together, okay? Uh, we're Nasdaq is up 2%. Are we still up 2%? No, we're up. We're not even up 1% right now on the SPY, and QQQ is up 1.4%. Not good. On the news like this, federal trade court struck down U.S. President Trump's sweeping tariffs. A panel of three judges, one who was nominated by Trump, and the other one was nominated by Reagan, and the other one was nominated by Obama. So that's two Republican nominated judges. Okay, so you can't play the Democrat game. One of them was his judge. Ruled that President Trump did not have the authority to impose sweeping tariffs on nearly every nation. Yeah, you can't do that, buddy. Was granted 10 days to suspend the tariffs. The court ordered China's global flat tariffs, all the stuff that he's been threatening to do to get out, except for steel, aluminum, and automobiles. That's staying. Trump administration lodged an appeal questioning the court's authority. They have authority. They have full authority. The final ruling is a high stakes case, could ultimately lie with high court. And by the way, Supreme Court doesn't have to take this case. Doesn't have to take this case. Supreme Court takes only cases they want to hear. They don't have to take this case. Okay? So President, and this is not a temporary order. It's a final order. When a court does a final order, that means they're really serious. Okay? Investors digesting Nvidia upbeat earnings. They did great, including second estimates GDP. Let's see if 1.2. Hmm. Eh, 1.2. We're going down. Okay. We're going down. Expenditures are going down. It's not the worst thing in the world. Stock market completely erased this. Look at QQQ. Completely erased this. This is real time, by the way. See, bond market still moving higher. GLD still moving higher. Mm-mm-mm. Let's continue. Second estimate first quarter GDP, jobless claims, they came out okay. Minutes of the Federal Committee meeting released Wednesday revealed that officials broadly agreed that heightened economic uncertainty warranted the patience. Policymakers judged that the risk of both higher unemployment, which is happening, inflation has increased. That's right. Participants agreed that economic growth is restrictive. They're not gonna lower rates this summer, at least till August, September. Manufacturing came in line with expectations. Today, all eyes on GDP, which already came out. The number was not bad. Pending home sales come out today. I think this comes out at 10 a.m. Uh, Personal home sales. That's it for today. We got Barkin speaking at 8:30. We got Goolsby speaking. We got bond announcement. We got bond status report. We got a bunch of Fed speakers. Earnings on BBY is not making people feel warm and fuzzy at all. We do have Dell, Ulta, Zscaler, Marvel after the close today, so we got to be real cautious there. All right, real cautious there. There is zero chance that the Fed is going to take any action. Europe is only at 0.69. Notice Europe did not go up 2 or 3%. That's a problem. Global economy did not support this court decision. I guess they're waiting for finality. Easing tariff risk after U.S. court block. I would expect Europe to be up 2%. Not seeing it. Technology stocks outperformed as Nvidia's strong earning boost, investors' confidence. Luxury stocks have a significant exposure to U.S. market advanced. Folks, that's very bullish. When luxury things advance, that's a very bullish sign. At the same time, gold is going up. I can't make heads or tails out of this. China closed higher, snapping a 5-day losing streak. Sentiment got a boost after U.S. trade struck down the reciprocal tariffs. Tech outperformed. Japan closed sharply higher and hit a 2-week high. Very nice. After federal court blocked President Trump's tariffs, financial automobile stocks led the gains. Chip-related stocks advanced, but SMH, folks, right now is down 2.45%. Look at SMH over the last 12 hours. Lows, near the lows. So let me show you something. Here's when the news came out, and here's that second bump right here. Like right here, and then came right down afterwards. And the Dow straight down from there. No upside. And Boyd, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about right now? What does that have to do with anything? We're not the act of 19. We're not. That's not the rule that they're striking down. Please, Boyd, stop being a lawyer. Please. Does it ever get old being right all the time? I'm not right all the time. I'm right about 94.5 times. All right. Hey, do you guys want to listen to some moron who's always wrong, or do you want to listen to somebody who's always right? So, Nvidia climbed 5%. This is very good news for Tesla. This is the best news for Tesla ever. This is like the best news possible. Him getting out of it, something he should have never done. But the damage has been done. Trust me, the damage has been done. He has been sucked into the inner circle for all the negative things now. HP down, Sentinel down, Agilent. Nobody really cares about these stocks right now in light of this. This is the big news right now. And Best Buy retail earnings. Let's now look at stocks. All right, we have a clear breakout here. Whether you like it or not, we have a clear breakout. What I'm hoping for is that this market's going to test this low right here and then start really rallying. I don't want to see this market come back to the 8-day EMA. Boyd, who's discriminating against the USA? Who's discriminating against the USA? Where do you come up with this stuff? He can't say they used the wrong law. No, he can't do any of this, Boyd. He's not doing any of this. He's appealing. And let me tell you, okay, so let me tell you what I think the best thing would be right now for our president. Blame the courts, blame Biden, blame the Democrats, and forget this whole thing happened, just like he did with the wall. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, that it's just going to get all kind of get lost in and we're going to move past it, just like we did with the wall. I'm hoping we don't get back into this. What I'm watching for today is us coming back to this area right here. I'm going to post this for you. I'm going to post this for you. I'm going to post this for you. Don't want QQQ to go back into the gray area or the 8-day EMA. Okay? I just posted that for you in the regular Telegram channel. Trillium may support planetary power and foreign policy. No, nobody's pleading this. Uh, yeah, Boyd is a true believer. Yeah. Boyd, you do realize that everything I've said so far, 100% has been right, and everything you've said so far, 100% has been wrong. I'm just pointing that out. Maybe you should listen to what I say. Jeff says, so not below, and right here, see how we're already getting into this area on the SPY? Here, I'm going to, let me show you this. Here, this is what we don't want to see. Basically, we don't want to see this. See on the SPY how we're seeing this? That's right, Rick. But we can't snap our fingers and do a bull in the china shop and just bilaterally think we're going to erase 60 years or 80 years of this nonsense. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of meetings. It's not going to be our president just doing this. Oh boy, Boyd. Okay, Boyd. I'll talk to you in 6 months. I'm always wrong in political commentary. Okay, Boyd. If you say so, Boyd. Okay, let's look at SMH. Boyd, I haven't been wrong on anything I've said in the last 6 months here. Okay, let's look at, but I'm not going to argue with you. Right here. See how we're already in this area? We don't want to get to the 8-day EMA right here. We don't want to go to 242. We want to stay above this area. Here, I'm going to draw this for you too. All right. We are moving on. I'm literally doing this at the same time. I'm drawing you and posting pictures. How do you want to move on? I'm literally drawing and posting stuff for you guys in Telegram so you guys have something to look at while I'm talking. How can I move on? All right, so that's not looking really good. Let's look at technology. I'm giving you guys a roadmap here. Come on. This thing just doesn't want to cooperate with me right here. We don't want this. We don't want this to come back to the 8 day, which is at 230, right at 230. We don't want this to come back here. Got it. Okay. All right. Sectors. Let's look at sectors. Very important. Very, very important. What's leading right now? Home builders are down here. Healthcare is down here. Utilities, Russell 2000, technologies in the middle, consumer discretionary. We're pretty mixed right now. Look, you got semiconductors here. You got QQQ here with consumer discretionary. You got communication on top, but you got consumer discretionary here. I mean, you could argue that discretionary is on top, but you got this is a salad. Let's not read into it too much. What about directional bias? Do we have directional bias? 30 stocks making 52-week highs, 16 stocks making 52-week lows, 14 stocks making 20-week highs, 15 stocks making lows, 50-day highs, 30 stocks. How about 50-day low? 16 stocks. How about 90-day highs? 41 stocks. How about lows? 30 stocks. Well, how about 20-day highs? Let's see where that is right now. 66. Let's see where it was yesterday. 236. It has to get some flight before testing the 8 day EMA, Dave. Okay. 20-day, 80, 64, 45, 184, 300, 400, 300, 300, 600, 750, May 12th. Right now, 66. Not a lot of momentum. Okay. Nvidia. Nvidia's holding on okay. What I'm expecting for Nvidia to do is to come back down here and build a base. Nothing good's going to happen with Nvidia, even if we go up the next few days. Here, let me show you what I'm expecting. I'm writing it for you guys right now. Okay. Look what I just wrote for you guys. See how we're right here? We huff, we puff, we sucker some more hands in, then we come right back down here, we test this area, we consolidate, and then we go higher or we go lower. But we got to come back right here to about the 135 area. Does everybody understand what I just said? You guys understand what I just said? We're going to huff and puff around here. Maybe start filling it now. Maybe huff and puff. Come back right here to test this area right here. We're going to come back to test this area. Everything I'm telling you, I'm putting for to you, I'm drawing to you, and I'm sending it to you guys right now. Uh, I'm sending it to you on Telegram. Okay. Ooh, we got almost 700 people here. I love this. I love this. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. RSP. Let's take a look at RSP right now. It's going to look at it too. RSP. Nothing. Nothing. How about Dow? Nothing. How about IWM? Nothing. How about SPY? Not a lot. Here's our support area right here. See this line right here? This line right here? That's this line right here. There's some support at 590.96. If we come down here, we can test this and start coming back up. Or if we break this, we're going to go down here to the 8-day. And I'll be updating you every step of the way. So, what am I expecting for the market today? Well, to be quite honest with you, the market is not reacting the way I thought it would. Not even close. Not even remotely close. So, I want to see what happens during the first hour of the day. Okay? Mags driving the boat? No, not really. I think mags are going to come down here as well. Here, let me show you what I think will happen with mags. All right, you guys should have that. That's mags right there. Is this helpful? I think people are very skeptical right now. People are nervous. They don't know what to think. And here's the other problem. A lot of people don't understand how the legal system works. And when you bring in politics into that, it confuses a lot of folks. Everything has to go through the legal system. As I mentioned before, the president has very little authority to do anything without Congress or Senate. Okay. So the Dow is barely up right now. We're still seeing firepower in technology. The best case scenario would be for this to really rally throughout the day, but I'm not seeing it because this is pretty useful news. Point is, I wouldn't go very bullish this morning. My suggestion would be if you have a position this morning, I would liquidate that position with a profit and I would wait. And I would wait to see what happens. Maybe, Cam, maybe. It's going to be an uphill battle today. Exactly what Richard just said. This is not the reaction I was expecting. This is definitely not the reaction that I was expecting. But the bond market is still making higher highs. And maybe an overnight fund has been dumping something, or maybe they're covering their shorts. I don't know. But the point is, this is not the reaction I was looking for. This is not the market reaction I was looking for. Blue chips are clearly putting pressure on technology today. Clearly I mean, look at equal weighted SPY. It's down 0.21. So we're going to see some negativity on blue chips. The big question today, folks, listen carefully. Listen carefully to me. The big question today is not going to be QQQ. The big question today is going to be RSP. My suggestion would be to keep MAGs and RSP next to each other today. Now, here's how I have it laid out. Let me tell you how I have it laid out. I have a screen like this, and I have it in four parts. The top two, I have QQQ right here. I have MAGs right here. QQQ right here. I have MAGs right here. I have RSP right here. And I have SMH right here. So I have RSP, QQQ, right? RSP, QQQ, mega caps, and semiconductors. Okay? Mags, mags and chips, QQQ, mags and chips, QQQ, RSP. I'm going to write this down for you guys, okay? You should have one screen dedicated to RSP, SMH, QQQ, and mags. 5-minute time frame. When I get to work, I'll send you a screenshot. I have it right here on my it's right here on my left-hand side at work. I have my market internals, and then I have a complete screen just devoted to that on a 5-minute basis. I don't trust this market. The big question today, folks, the big question today is how much pressure. So here's what I think. Let me cut through all the bullshit with you, okay? So I think that technology is very, very strong, and I think technology wants to fly. There are certain stocks that are blue chippy that are putting a big, big red flag in front of technology. If that red flag can be lifted during the day session, we could see a major move higher. The question today is not going to be the NASDAQ or chips. The question today is going to be blue chips and how much they're going to clip the wings. So here is the headline for today. How much are the blue chips? How much is this going to impact this? The question today, after an hour of analysis, is how much is the Dow Jones going to impact this and this? How much is this going to impact this and this? That is the only question we have for today. We have two birds that are ready to fly, the MAGs and SMH. The question is, how much is the Dow going to clip the wings? How are you going to know that? Well, I'll tell you how you're going to know that. You're going to be looking at this. How are you going to be looking at this? You don't have TC 2000. Well, I do. And guess what I post as soon as the market opens for you? This. We're going to be looking at this. And we're going to be looking at how much healthcare, real estate, financials, energy, basic materials, and utilities, how much they block the upside we're seeing on this, on SMH, and QQQ and Nvidia. That's all we care about. Okay? Does everybody understand? People that join now, they don't know the value they receive compared to even a year ago. You're providing so much value in market knowledge. Thank you, Richard. Folks, that's coming out with somebody who makes over $100,000 a month trading. It's not Richard, do you argue with my analysis very often? Uh 5 minutes. All of this should be 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I have it on all, look, I have it on weekly, daily, hourly, 15, 5, but I always use 5 and daily. If I'm always using 5 and daily, you should too. Well, all right. So, and I'll show you all the, how about this? I'll show you all this stuff in my VIP room today. How about that? Do options have monthly expiration day tomorrow? Tomorrow, Jeff, tomorrow. Okay, I'm late. I'm really late, actually. Let me take you through stocks that we're looking at right now. You guys already know exactly what you should be looking at. How much does the Dow get in the way of the NASDAQ today? Capiche? So stocks, I'm going to make this very fast. I also gave you some spreads, a couple of bonus spreads. They should do okay today because chips are doing okay, but we'll see how they do. I really do have to get out of here, so I'm going to make this pretty quick. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I kept you overtime. I do apologize. General Mills and Hershey's, one to a customer, only one to a customer. I really like this Hershey's right now. Um, Wendy's again. Where's the beef? That's my favorite commercial of all time. I used to watch that commercial with my grandmother when I was a child, and we used to crack up. Where's the beef? WLK, SPB. I really do have to get out of here. I need to be there at the open today. Spectrum Brands, Magnera, LQDT, TAP. TAP looks very interesting too. TAP and Hershey's both are A lines. TAP, TAP, and Hershey's are both A lines to the downside. I don't know if you guys have guessed that or not. You're welcome. Nice, nice little chart pattern here. I give you guys a lot of value, I'll tell you. Stocks to the upside. AVGO, not today, but AVGO. Trupanion. I still like GE and GEV, although they're a little overextended. Really nervous about this whole Dow blue chips offsetting the stocks today. I like Carvana a little too overextended. I almost bought it yesterday. I came this close to buying it yesterday, but JCI in the pit, but I didn't. I didn't. By the way, for everybody in the pit, do you guys like me giving those bonus trades when there's no good directional trades to give? This looks really good right now. CME. Also fintech. I like fintechs. ARMK, not a stock we trade very often. Still waiting for someone to present an alternative approach to solving the financial issues facing the country. Would be nice to be able to compare different approaches. Duncan, I don't have answers for you. I'm a short-term trader. Good, 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 good. I feel bad for you because I'm there all day long and I'm like, I'm just not doing anything and I feel kind of bad. But I don't want to get you guys in trouble. Car, Groupon, car. Groupon is giving out coupons on tariffs. That's a joke. TPC, EPR. This one looks very interesting, actually. Nice little breakout here. And QSR, last one. QSR Restaurant Brands. Also breaking out. All right, folks, that is the last one I have for you. If you missed any part of this session, feel free to watch the replay right here. Sorry if I got a little too political today, but you know, there's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff going on. We're going to be focused today very, very much on what sectors are driving market down and which drive stocks are driving the market up. And then we're going to keep an eye on those sectors to see if it's a continuation or a reversal. If I see blue chips today start gaining ground, I'm going to start want to get going aggressively long because we do have an official breakout here. If I see blue chips slacking off, then I'm not going to do that. And I will be keeping you updated throughout the day. What I'm hoping will happen today is the world will start recognizing the importance of this and start really driving the market higher. I will see you guys in just a few. I'll be in half an hour. I'll be in my crypt, and I'll be updating you. I'll be updating you religiously today. I promise. I'll see you guys later. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and please watch the replay if you missed anything. Also, here are the links one more time. I'll be live at 2 p.m. today talking about anchored VWAPs. I hope you guys can make it. I'll be in the VIP room today talking about sectors, and I'll break down every a major sector today, which will be very helpful right now. Folks, sector breakdown is exactly what you need right now. I'll be doing that at noon. A technical sector, not just visual, a sector breakdown. That's happening at noon. And don't forget, our favorite place to be, it's with Jax, right? Here. Customer Service Live. Don't miss out. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for having almost 700 people here today. I'm late to work. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Keep an eye on tech is going to be strong today. Very strong. I'm pretty sure of that. If tech gives up, that'll be crazy. Keep an eye on the things that are driving the market down and the impact that has on offsetting the rally in the techs. And I'll be broadcasting that live all day today. That's the